interested in the general counsel's view on sort of package services, because I mean one of the things that comes through to me is that I think the industry is going to find itself very difficult to change if general counsel are prepared to accept much more packaged services, either in terms of process or might like it, or in terms of the high end. Then the obvious thing is, should there be more sponsorship of accounting legal mergers, of sort of process outsourcing, sort of back office mergers, to really get the management, if you like, to sort of talk the tune of the general counsels. So just interested in views on package services and whether those are more or less appealing, or you always will keep law separate.
What would you?
On big matters, we look to actively what we call multi-sourcing, sorry, it's procurement speak. So we wouldn't necessarily, in the old days, we might have had a particularly chunky or valuable or difficult matter and gone out to a firm and said, here you go, this is what we need, manage it for us. We now look at that completely differently, and we break it up ourselves in a lot of cases and say it's got 10 different types of work in here, 10 different types of advice, different specialisms, and we will actively go out and do that ourselves. We are seeing more and more firms say to us, we can do this for you, and in some cases we let that happen. In other cases we want to be more active ourselves. So it's definitely out there and we're very interested in it.
Yeah, I think from my point of view, I don't see it as the next step. I think if you went 10 years out, you could see that there may be quite a lot of innovation and different types of companies coming together. I think what's more likely initially is that as people want to develop their business model, they will look at the skills that they recruit into their business. So I can see the back office of a law firm, for example, in 3 years' time, employing a huge number of software developers, maybe more than researchers and PSLs, because it's going to be in creating products and services that are more whizzy, more technologically focused and so on, where the profit margin may be lower, but the market will be broader. And I think that sense of innovation will come in. I've often thought that actually, if you could combine a publisher with a law firm and an IT business, you'd have a very, very sweet model indeed. So I don't see it necessarily as different suites of services. I think it's initially at least, it will be innovation within the type of service that can be provided.